So since March, there's been significant growth in the IT sector. Assumption being a lot of this growth probably driven by a large proportion of the world's global workforce working from home and having to utilise IT infrastructure in order to function and do what they need to do. Does Watershed have a view that this growth in the IT sector is going to continue in the medium to long term?
Yeah, look, we do. I think what this whole COVID crisis has done has really accelerated a lot of the thematics that are driving the IT space. So if you think about the big tech sectors, the Amazons, the Microsoft, a lot of their structural growth is coming from the shift to the cloud, and this environment has accelerated that. Plus, obviously, working from home, everybody buying online. So it's really accelerated a lot of these themes that have been positive for the tech space, for a number of years. But what we've also seen, I think, is more of there's been a big macro driver as well in that, and I'll touch on that a little bit in our presentation, but in an environment of ultra low interest rates with central banks pumping money into the system, it's very similar to the environment we had coming out of the GFC, and really any business that can grow its earnings in a low growth environment, which is what we're expecting for the next few years as the world slowly gets out of this, people are willing to pay a premium for that growth when it's hard to find. So you've seen really, really strong multiple expansion right across the tech space, to a point that it probably was a bit stretched and a bit overvalued, and we've seen the NASDAQ come back pretty sharply, and I can comment on that a bit as well. So, all of this cheap money out there is flooding its way into markets. QE is designed to reflate asset prices, but in the short term, it can really distort asset prices. And the first two sectors that we saw that happen to really were the gold complex and some of the tech stocks, not just US, but here, the Chinese tech stocks, Israeli tech stocks. There's been a big wave of money chasing that space.